in 1985, a suburb of Sydney, Australia, right? A bomb went off during a Christian congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, leaving 1 man dead and over 40 injured. That's back in 1985, right? Saturday, February 11th, 2023, just earlier this year, in Rockford, Illinois, a brother was in his car, out in service, in his car, minding his business, right? Someone came up to him, shot him dead. March 9th, 2023, in Hamburg, Germany, a former witness went inside the Christian Kingdom Hall. He shot 6 people. They all died, and then he took his own life. And just recently, just last week, in India, another former witness goes inside the Christian Kingdom Hall, Jehovah's Witnesses. Place goes up in fire. Another bomb exploded, leaving 3 dead and over 50 people injured. All these events going on around the world, right? You have to ask yourself, where is Jehovah? I thought Jehovah protected his people. Now, the things that just happened, the shootings, the bombings that I just mentioned, right? There was one brother in I believe an hour north of Chicago, right? In Illinois. This is back in February? Yeah, February this year. He was minding his business out in service, right? Someone, I believe it was a teenager, came, shot him dead. Now, this guy, remember, Jehovah's Witnesses are instructed to go out in service, right? It's supposed to be from the governing body leaders. That's from the governing body leaders, right? But they get that message from Jehovah, right? So if this person is doing God's will, and if God is almighty and all-powerful, how is it that these witnesses are losing their lives when they are going to the temple, place of worship, right? Their place of worship, right? They're going out in service. They are doing what God instructed them to do, right? Or their interpretation of the Bible, or what they're instructed to do, right? But if they're doing what God expected them to do, and they are losing their lives, you really have to ask yourself, is God really protecting his people? Now, growing up as a witness, there was countless of articles, right? And there is still some presently to this day. But growing up, there were countless of articles where they would illustrate how witnesses will go out in service, right? Or they were about to be persecuted, and the angels was there to protect them, right? Where are these angels now? Where are these angels right now? Now, obviously, we know that God doesn't perform miracles like he did back in the day. We know that, right? He's not going to stop a bullet from hitting somebody, right? But where are the angels? If a bomb is about to explode, someone's about to shoot up a Christian congregation, or somebody's about to shoot somebody out in service, shouldn't the angels have the witnesses backing? According to what the governing body leaders tell their members, right? God is with you. The angels are with you, right? Now, I don't recall the scripture from the top of my head, but there's a scripture, where in one night, this one angel killed over 100,000 soldiers, right? You guys remember that, right? One angel killed over 100,000 soldiers in one night, right? So I say to myself, if an angel could do that, couldn't they save people? Now, it's obvious that angels could take lives, right? According to that scripture, they could, angels could kill. Can't they also protect? You can't protect a bomb for going off. You can't protect a witness out in service. Where is God's backing? Where are the angels? Where's the support? And it's sad. Witnesses are losing their lives. They're losing their lives going to the meetings, right? Because now going to the meetings is skeptical. You don't know if you're going to come back. Go out in service, you don't know what's going to happen. You get shot up. Verbal persecution is one thing, right? Everybody suffers and deals with verbal persecution in one form, one way or another. But when it comes to physical persecution and losing, and the possibility of losing your life just because you're going to a convention, your Christian meetings, your weekly meetings, or out in service, that's a whole nother thing. Physical persecution is a whole other thing, right? And I don't condone violence at all. What these former members did, I do not approve of it at all. I don't approve. I understand they must be frustrated with the organization, the governing body leaders. They've probably been shunned, right? I get that 100%. I'm shunned right now, but you don't see me shooting up the place or planting bombs or trying to harm people. That's not the way to go about it. That is not the way to go about it. So even though I understand what shunning does to someone emotionally and mentally, there is no need for violence. There's no need for violence. But hearing all these situations, right? And a lot of them happened the last year or two. There was also another situation in Colorado where I believe someone else tried to plant a bomb. Another former member, she tried to plant a bomb. And I don't think anybody was in the Kingdom Hall at that time. I could be wrong. But thank God no one was hurt. But all these situations where witnesses are getting attacked. And I'm saying to myself, hold on. When I was growing up as a witness, we were told that the angels will always protect us. No harm will be done to us, right? And if you are a Jehovah's Witness watching this, right? Now, according to Jehovah's Witness theology, they believe that during the the Armageddon, Great Tribulation, during the Great Tribulation, that they are going to be persecuted, right? Either Great Tribulation or Armageddon, one of them. But they believe that they're going to be persecuted, right? And there's I don't know if it's a scripture in the Bible, but they say that persecuting Jehovah's Witnesses is like touching Jehovah's eye. The minute that happens, Jehovah's going to intervene, right? That is what Jehovah's Witnesses believe. They believe in that. They believe that they're soon going to be persecuted by the masses as a whole, as a religion, all around the world, right? And the minute that they're persecuted, Jehovah's going to intervene. So my question is, why can't he intervene right now? Why? What's stopping him from intervening when conventions get blown up, kingdom halls get blown up, witnesses are getting shot out in service? Why can't he intervene right now? Why does he have to wait until the Great Tribulation or Armageddon? Why? Now, witness would say, oh, you know what? We'll die now. We will lose our life right now, and paradise is right around the corner. We'll be resurrected. We'll be resurrected in no time. So we don't mind dying right now because paradise is right around the corner, right? But what logical sense? That makes no sense. What logical sense does that make for God to allow you to die now when he could prevent it, right? When the angels could intervene, just like the governing body leaders told the Jehovah's Witnesses, the angels are protecting you. So the angels, if Jehovah's Witnesses supposedly had that protection, why would God allow people die now just to resurrect them later on? That makes no sense. When he can intervene right now, when the angels can intervene right now. Remember, if that one angel can kill over 100,000 people in one night, then there's no excuse. What are they doing up there? They protesting? Are the angels protesting up there? They're taking a lunch break? How is it that one angel can kill 100,000 people, right? There's supposed to be myriads and myriads of angels, right? Hundreds of, probably millions of angels up there. Millions, right? So if one angel can kill 100,000 people and there's millions of angels up there, where is the protection? There is no protection, unfortunately. There is none. And I hope that this is a big wake-up call for Jehovah's Witnesses. I pray that this is, because witnesses are, it wasn't like this back in the day. Back in the 90s, the 80s, it wasn't like this. You didn't hear stories of assemblies getting blown up, people getting shot out. So you didn't hear this back in the day. Back in the day, the most you heard was probably people letting their dogs out on witnesses, right? get a little bite here or there, or people spraying them with water or whatever, spit on them. But to take someone's life, now there's casualties, right? Now there's casualties, right? Where witnesses are dying. They are dying for this organization. They're going to the meetings, conventions, out in service. They're supposedly doing the right thing. But why does it feel like they're being punished for doing the right thing? Why does it feel like there is no protection? And just keep this in mind. If you are Jehovah's Witness watching this, please keep this in mind. You guys believe that one day, I believe during the Great Tribulation, you're going to be persecuted, and then the angels are going to protect you. Nothing's going to happen to you guys, right? Here's the $1 million question. If they could do that then, supposedly, right? Why can't they do that now? Why are they allowing you guys to be persecuted when they can simply intervene? When you're governing body leaders, like I said, there's plenty of Watchtower and Awake articles where you will see witnesses about to be persecuted, and the angels are right there, hovering over them, making sure that nothing happens to them. But yet, what's going on? What's going on in India, Colorado, Chicago? All these cities, Germany, all these cities, all these countries. It is clear indication, time after time after time, bombings, shootings. It's clear indication that Jehovah, the angels, they are not protecting the people. And that this is a man-made organization. There is no God in this. There is no God. There's nothing that no witness could say to me. There is no God in the Jehovah Witness religion. People are dying from left to right, one way or another. Now, it's bad enough that people are dying from these doctrines, right? The no blood doctrine. People are losing their lives, taking their lives from being shunned, right? And now you have to add persecution to the point where it's fatal. We have fatalities now, right? Now you can add that to the mix. So once again, is Jehovah God really protecting his people? Are the angels mimicking what they do in the illustrations, in the Watchtower and Awakes article? Are they making sure that witnesses are protected? No, they're not. They're not. Because this is a man-made organization. And if God is supposed to protect his people during the Great Tribulation, here's the $1 million question. This is my third time asking this question. If God is supposed to protect his people during the Great Tribulation, why can't he do that right now? Why can't the angels intervene right now? That makes no sense for them to do it then, supposedly then in the near future, but they can't do it now when they have the power. They have the ability to do it now, right? But this is a man-made organization. There is no God. There's no angels protecting this organization. It's simply a man-made organization run by men. And you could see that their leaders, the governing body leaders, they don't care about their members. They don't. And it's obvious. For witnesses out watching this, if you still go to meetings, please be careful. If you still go out in service, please be careful. Please. I would encourage everyone to do your research and flee from the organization once and for all. That's the best thing you can do. But does God really care about his people? Me personally? Looking at all the facts, all the persecution, all the fatality that's been going on with witnesses losing their lives, when God can easily intervene, but he chooses not to. The angels could protect, but where are they? They're nowhere to be found. Jehovah's Witnesses, please do your research, wake up. I'll see you guys on the next video.